as being played on the Xbox One's Sega Genesis Classics collection. This disc was generously provided by the Carroll County Public Library System of Maryland. This is one of my favorite Genesis games of all time. I played it on the PSP, I played it on the original console, I played it on the PSP, I played it on... I want to say I played it on the PS2, I believe, as part of the Sega Genesis collection. For some reason, this game was not included on the Ultimate Genesis collection on my Xbox 360. They didn't include the original Shinobi arcade game, at least. But it didn't include this. I never understand why Sega put some games on earlier collections but not on later ones. I never understood that. It's like they don't have the space. And it's not like they didn't properly emulate them before. So again, some of these decisions that they made are just incredibly stupid. Don't get me started on that. Anyway, we're going to play normal. You know what? Let's do level 2. Why not? Jump, attack, whatever. I'll stick with this for now. We'll change it if I have to. Okay, we're not going to do a big run this time. We'll do a big video later where we do a big run. A no-death run, hopefully. But this is going to be a treat. Love this thing. I was a big fan, obviously, of Rolling Thunder and Codename Viper. This is basically that game with ninjas. Which is why I like it, I think. Alright, basics. Shurikens. With the A button. Hold down the Shuriken button to attack that enemy, and he will subdue the enemy long enough for me to slash him. If you get close to an enemy, you can subdue them with a melee attack. Hold down to jump down a level, hold up and press jump to jump up a level. We're on a time limit, so I'm not going to be able to spend a bunch of time talking about this. I can just restart from the beginning, though. I'm not worried about that. A few other basics. So as you saw earlier, by the way, I can press the X button to do my ninjutsu attack, but I'll save that for the boss. Okay. I have unlimited shurikens for this version of the game. I can change the options menu so that I have limited shurikens. I can also turn off the shurikens entirely if I want to do only melee attacks, which is kind of interesting. And it completely changes the game, too, in terms of your strategies and how you approach mobs like this. And there are enemies you'll see along the way that can block your shurikens, so you have to get around them. There's this dude right here that has shields. You can't attack him, see? But you can get behind him, or you can slash him like that. Subdue the dog. Use the dog to subdue him. By the way, a bullet will kill you. Enemies that touch you might not kill you. So, fair enough. Keep that in mind. Hey, whoop! Annoying. It's a pretty wacky raster effect they got going on back there. I always kind of like that. Yeah, and those, like I said, those enemies will not mess around. They might, if they tap you on your shin, you're dead. It's annoying sometimes. I understand. That's actually part of the thrill of this game. Is surviving these near misses like that. Okay, this is the level where you can go foreground and background on the fences, right? Let me check. Whoa, wait! Look out for that. No parallax scrolling on this part. You'll see more of that later, though. Let me go up. Let me go around. Yes, jump over and around. Can't shoot the hostages, don't worry. Okay, can I get this dude? Yep. Sometimes you gotta get behind him. Oh, by the way, I got that power up earlier, so don't worry about that. Which means I can go through the shields. That's pretty good. Down. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful about, who you drop on top of. You can jump on top of enemies' heads, but you'll jump back, so keep that in mind. And this screen shaking right here was a big deal back in the early 90s. It was a pretty ridiculous raster effect they were doing. As I recall, this game won an award for best graphics in a video game. Yeah, the year this came out, Video Games Computer Entertainment said this game had the best graphics of any game that year. Beating out, beat out Street Fighter 2. Or was it what was it? Pilot Wing, stuff like that? I think this game came out in 91, so it was a bunch of launch titles in the Super NES, which means it beat out ActRaiser. So if you're curious about that, this game had better graphics than ActRaiser, depending on who you ask. Personally, I think it's kind of a wash. ActRaiser had very, very good pixel art. This game has somewhat better graphic effects, so I guess I'll give some points for that. Yeah, get that guy. So that's everyone. 100% of this level. I didn't use my ninjutsu. Okay, see if I can beat this boss. Oh, the next level is the fence, right? Yeah, this is the boss, okay. How about I just cheat and use my ninjutsu here? Press the X button for that. I thought I three-shotted him. Wait, gotta jump over something. Darn it! Ah! It's always something like that. I think I have to get close to him though. Maybe that's the problem. Whoop! He's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot. Darn it! See, I wasn't even paying attention. I was not paying attention. I got my ninja. I got plenty of one-ups though. So I got my ninjutsu ready. I'm not messing around with this dude. Suck it. Okay, I'm out of ninjutsu. Look out! See? Ah. I never really seem to figure out where I need to stand. I just have to pay attention, I guess. Goes my ninjutsu. That's his life bar up there, the little flame effects that you see. See? Little things. Just a second. Okay, I'm good here. No, I'm got good. Yeah, see, I was going to go right into his flame tongue. I might end up dying here. I guess we'll call this a research stream. I should have just done a save state right here. Look out. Whoa! Always hated that. Not going to use any continues. Okay, so after having explained the basics of this game, let's just continue. We'll have to do a separate video later where I explain the mechanics in a bit more detail. Pretty dope Yuzo Koshiro soundtrack, by the way. Streets of Rage, of course. This game came out in 1990. So yeah, so basically this game came out before the Super NES was released in America. So this game had better graphics than, say, Battletoads, which would have been the winner for best graphics in an NES game that year. Also, Batman, if you remember that game on the NES. I think that says a lot, though, because if you think about 1990. I believe, what was it, Revenge of Shinobi won the award that same year, so I didn't take a hit there, I just got bounced back a little bit. So, I want to say Revenge of Shinobi came out in 89 and it won the award from that same magazine. Gotta melee this dude. Ha! Stick the dog on him. Alright. Oh, wait. Get that. Whoa! I got him, see? He didn't hit me with his dagger, so I guess that's what kept me alive. Was that a one-up, by the way? He's down. Whoa, look out. Can I get this dude? Whoa! I'm not dead. Okay. I had to shoot some shurikens at the end of that. I had to shoot some shurikens before I jumped on that block, because I figured there were some enemies on the other side. Little things like that you have to do on the harder difficulty levels. Oh, for crying out! Bah! Stupid. Stupid. Alright. Hold on. Okay, I got this. Okay, I can't use my dog on this guy, but I can get behind him. Just a second. See, even this song is good. It's kind of, it kind of sneaks up on you. I like it. It's kind of subdued, which I like. Got a bit of depth to it. Like the previous song was like, was just straight up, here comes the hero, rousing theme song. Although it obviously had a bit of it was a bit foreboding. This song is a bit foreboding too, which I like a lot. So the soundtrack has a lot of foreboding tones that I like. It's another one up. I'm gonna run out of time here.